That's not what I want you guys doing. All right, I want you guys being serious and thinking about the next step without taking it till you're ready. Right, my elbows are down, my foot comes in, I'm close, but I'm not butting into him. Right, I have my arms cocked and ready, building that fundamental, and my foot goes right here. It's close to where my heel is at, not only for balance purposes, but because here I'm off balance, and also I'm using it to drive forward, right? And I have to get that hook in. And I don't want you planting your foot to catch. You need to be going down, right? You need to go down with him, right? So, again, should be surprised. I'm here, boom, and then we're here in it. Butterflies is what I ultimately want you guys to get when we go into that next step, okay? So if he gets butterflies, he typically sits up, and if he gets double unders on you, completely fine. Just shoot for one underhook and one over. We're gonna reach in for our chain grip. Okay? So we're going for this high body lock, right? And you don't have to use this tripod, but as you're gonna see from Sean's face here in just a minute, and I'm not putting any pressure on him right now, this is a very, very, very painful pass. And my ego used to be like, you know, F body lock passers, just because like I just thought they were bullies. I was like, that's just a big guy move. And it's something that is painful. And then I started doing it to people and I was like, this is fucking awesome. Right? So traditionally, body lock is how you even see Sean getting it like low, and these guys were here. But the head coach at B team has really revolutionized this, or really brought more of it into sight, right? Where he goes, he just lets them get that underhook, overhook, right? And it's super easy, but he always baits the butterflies, which makes it, butterflies is what I like to go to too. I would rather be in butterfly. Like more advanced guys are gonna want to be in butterfly more than they're gonna want to be in guard. Just works out perfect, right? So when he starts going for, it's easy if he goes for double unders, it's easy for me to kind of get one here, and then I just go really for this high body lock, this chain grip, but you can go deep as you want, right? If you got long arms, you can go super deep. But what I'm gonna do is I'm using this chain grip, I get right behind that spine, and then this is when I drive forward for this high tripod, right? And as I'm here, right, you're gonna feel his back pop, you're gonna give him a nice painful adjustment. And then it's super easy as I'm on my forehead here to just pummel my legs in and then right into the pass. And I keep this body lock the whole time. You guys see Sean grimacing and tensing up. I'm being as nice as I can. I'm not really putting a lot of pressure into it, but I'm absolutely driving him straight flat to his back. And it's super easy. You don't have to be even flexible to get your pummel in, okay? So we're here in these butterflies. Again, you can bait this. You can stand back up if he's in guard and you want to come out and he sits. Sit right into butterfly, and like guys will be happy with it. They shoot these double unders here. Super easy to just one arm in and then go cheek to cheek and just drive them down to a shoulder if they need to, but just go straight back. And he may start to try to elevate you. And here it's just perfect. Just plant your feet, go right into your forehead down. You can go a little top to the forehead. You don't obviously want to put your face flat on the mat, but you want to be able to hold this tripod position. From here, I'm being nice to Sean, but what I'm doing is I'm actually just driving this in, and then now I can bring my foot up to his shin. I can drive my knee in. So the guys over here on my left need to come around. Actually, let me just show you guys what I'm doing with my feet. So I'm here, and see how he tries to elevate me, right? Because I'm high and I have my elbows here for post, got my feet, I'll probably just shoot mine a little bit, and I drive this forward and put him back. I go to my forehead. Now that I'm on my forehead, he can't really elevate me anymore, and if he tries, I just pummel this in. If I catch a shin even greater, I just drive my knee down, and I go to pass. Sorry about that, but this is how brutal that is. I'm not even a heavy guy, but you can put guys in a lot of pain. And I love passing like this now. It's so awesome. So, and it almost is like a cheat code, right? I had a lot of guys try to do it, that low body lock pass. If you're on the bottom, like you really got to shove their head down, but the high body lock, it's a little bit different, man. It's hard to shove their head down when their head is up there with yours. So, you guys, your backs are gonna be nice and adjusted today, so just go easy. Don't try to squeeze anybody, right? Don't kill anyone tonight. But again, we're gonna practice our takedown. I want you guys on bottom to get to butterfly. Once you get to butterfly, sit up and try to get these double unders just nice and light. And we're gonna work on getting this here, going right into the chain grip, and just pushing forward. Again, if they try to elevate you, it's okay. You can get right here, you're just tripoding in, and then it's kind of easy to, again, just to pummel. Guys, this is painful for them. So the more you lay on that lock, wherever your fists are at, the worse it is for them. It sucks. A lot of times they'll just give it to you. You'll just see them just like relax and be like, just take it, bro. Just take it. Take my wallet, take everything. Questions?
I got two. Is there any difference on which side you go to? There's no preference?
No, I go to the overhook side just because it's just right there, right? Put that elbow down. And typically that's how we're gonna fall, but you can even right here. There's really no, I see it all, right? You can even get double unders, and just really how bad do you want to be? But go high, right? And then once you're here, it's gonna allow you, being high allows you to get your hips higher, right? So that he can't throw you over and do a flip. Now granted, Mason may be able to because he's taller than everyone, right? But someone his same size would be able to tripod, right? So just be careful with the tall.
Yeah, chain, and what was that on?
Chain, you can go straight into, go as deep as you want. Or sometimes you guys, again, these grips, you really just want to flatten them out. Sometimes just to get them off, right? You can just reach in as deep as you want, go complete double unders, and then just grab your wrist and then just try to flatten it out. Yeah, they'll tap, right? So it's super brutal. Come here, Ryan. That's my hunting buddy. I need him with me. So, and you guys are gonna find out how brutal this is, man, but it's super effective. I love Dima's version of it. He's like, this is jiu-jitsu, and the goal used to be to dominate my opponent without injuring them. But this isn't an injury, right? It hurts, but it's not an injury, right? It's just making them uncomfortable. So this is the best way to make this. It's probably one of the best ways to make them super uncomfortable without injuring them. Now again, it doesn't matter if it's over, under, over. It just depends on where you're putting this. If you go too low, again, that's with the body lock. It's a little easier to push your head down, but he can't push my head down with my head being up here with his. So when we go back, I'll bring these in nice and tight, and then I just rock forward. And at this point, super easy to just be on my forehead. And then it's just a little, anything's on his, there's knuckles under his spine. So it's just uncomfortable. You guys ever rolled over onto a Hot Wheels car? Hey! Yeah.
Don't tap the crusher.
Yeah. Oh, you'll tap.
Did he toss you over? Did he toss you over his head?
Come here, Lucas.
I don't know.
Just explain why I can't, and then you're like, oh, show me, boss. All right, I know. That's what now you're going. All right, so again, if he goes for double unders, the tall guys tend to, right? I know because I'm a tall guy. Here, wherever you want, it's just easier to go chain grip. And then again, he goes to start pushing me up. Yeah, toss me over, bud. Toss me over. Why don't you toss me over?
I like hands.
Yeah. It sucks. All right, let's practice. 1, 2.